Let me ask you a question. Have you ever been in a situation where everything was going well, until it wasn't? Maybe it was a conversation that turned into an argument. A moment at work where pressure suddenly spiked. Or maybe life just threw something unexpected at you, and your mind began to race. Your heart beat faster. Your breath got shorter. Your thoughts started spiraling. In that moment, you wanted to stay calm, stay strong, stay focused. But it felt like the storm inside you was louder than anything outside. If you've ever felt that way, you're not alone. And more importantly, you can change that. In this video, we're diving deep into how to stay calm and collected when things get intense. I'm not just going to give you fluffy advice like, just breathe or, stay positive. I'm going to show you how to take real control of your nervous system, your mind, and your presence. So that when chaos shows up, you stay in control. Let's get into it. Section 1: Why intensity breaks people. First, let's understand something very important. When things get intense, most people don't rise to the occasion. They fall to the level of their training, or worse, their default patterns. That's not weakness. That's biology. When we face stress, our bodies release cortisol and adrenaline. The nervous system activates what we call the fight, flight, or freeze response. And in that state, it becomes harder to think clearly. Harder to speak with confidence. Harder to stay calm. This is why some people lash out in anger. Others shut down. Some cry. Some run. But those reactions are not about weakness. They're about disconnection from inner control. If you want to stay calm when life gets intense, you need to build a bridge between your higher mind and your body. And that begins with understanding your state. Section 2: Control your state, control the situation. The first rule of staying calm under pressure is this. You don't control the situation. But you can control your state. Your state is how you feel emotionally, mentally, and physically in any moment. And the person with the most stable state controls the dynamic. Think about someone you admire, a leader, a coach, a speaker. Ever notice how they carry themselves under pressure? They don't fidget. They don't rush. They don't snap. They stay composed, and people respect that. So how do you control your state? You start with the nervous system. You train it to stay regulated. And here are the tools to do that. Section 3: The tools for instant calm. Tool 1: Breathing like a master. Most people breathe shallow and fast when under stress. But your breath is the fastest way to regulate your state. Here's a simple technique: box breathing. Inhale for 4 seconds. Hold for 4 seconds. Exhale for 4 seconds. Hold for 4 seconds. Do this for just 60 seconds, and your body begins to calm. Your brain gets more oxygen. Your mind slows down. You don't need a meditation. You don't need silence. Just your breath. Section 4: Mental reframing in the heat of chaos. Now let's talk about mindset. Because your perception shapes your reaction. Most people see intense moments as threats. But if you can train yourself to see them as tests, everything changes. Ask yourself powerful questions in those moments. What is this moment here to teach me? How can I show strength instead of fear? What would my higher self do right now? These questions shift you from being reactive to being reflective. And reflective people are powerful people. Because while others are reacting emotionally, you're thinking strategically. And the calm thinker always wins. Section 5: Emotional control during conflict. Let's talk about something personal. What do you do when emotions rise in a conversation? Whether it's a disagreement, a heated discussion, or someone pressing your buttons, this is where many people lose their cool. But conflict is a stage. And how you perform on that stage determines whether you gain or lose respect. Here are your rules for emotional control in conflict. Rule 1: don't interrupt. Let them speak. Let them vent. While they lose energy, you gain control. Rule 2: lower your voice. Most people raise their voice to feel powerful. But true power speaks softer. It makes others lean in. Rule 3: don't take the bait. People will try to drag you into emotional chaos. Don't bite. Pause. Breathe. Then respond with calm authority. You'll be amazed at how disarming silence can be. Section 6: Anchoring your calm daily. Calm is not something you try to be when things go wrong. It's something you build daily. And here's how you train that calm. 1. Cold showers. It may sound extreme, but it works. Cold water triggers the same stress response you feel during chaos. If you can stay calm there, you can stay calm anywhere. 2. Daily mindfulness. Spend 10 minutes a day in stillness. Focus on your breath. Notice your thoughts. Watch them, don't judge them. This builds the muscle of awareness, and awareness is the foundation of calm. 3. Practice micro-stress challenges. Do small hard things on purpose. Say no when you're tempted to say yes. Speak up when you're afraid to. Train your mind to see pressure as power. Section 7: Reprogramming your identity. Here's the deepest shift. You don't just want to act calm. You want to be the kind of person who is naturally calm. That requires identity change. Start affirming this identity. I am grounded, even when things get loud. I think clearly under pressure. Chaos doesn't control me, I bring order to it. Speak it. Live it. Embody it. The more you align with that identity, the more natural calm becomes. Because when staying calm is who you are, not just what you do, you become unstoppable. Life is unpredictable. Things will get intense. People will test you. Pressure will come. But the game is not about escaping intensity. It's about transforming within it. Your power is not in being perfect. It's in being present. Not in always knowing what to say. But in staying calm enough to listen. Not in controlling others. But in mastering yourself. So the next time life gets loud, pause. Take a breath. Return to your center. And remember, calm is not weakness. It's what strength looks like when it doesn't need to shout. If you found this video helpful, make sure to like, subscribe, and share it with someone who needs this message. And if you want more strategies to master your mind, influence your emotions, and rise above the chaos, subscribe to Magnetic Mindset. Because in a world full of noise, your calm is your power. Stay grounded. Stay focused. Stay magnetic.